Most people chase money uphill, grinding, sprinting, slipping. But a few find something different, a staircase hidden beneath the surface. Each step multiplies their progress, not because they work harder, but because they understand the laws of compounding. These laws aren't taught in school, they're quiet, invisible. But they shape everything: wealth, freedom, time. This video isn't about tips, it's about transformation. You'll see 10 laws, each one a force that multiplies your effort, your patience, your decisions. Some will feel familiar, others will feel like secrets. But together they form the staircase, and once you see it, you'll never climb the same way again. Let's begin. Law number 1. The law of time magnification. Time isn't just a container, it's a magnifier. The longer you stay in the game, the louder compounding speaks. Most people quit too early. They expect results in months, but compounding doesn't whisper until year 3. It doesn't roar until year 10. Imagine planting a tree. For the first few years, it looks weak, but underground, roots are spreading. Then suddenly, it shoots upward. That's compounding. The law is simple. Stay in the game long enough for time to do its magic. Every decision you make, investing, learning, building, gets multiplied by time. But only if you let it. So don't rush, don't quit. Don't dig up the roots to check if they're growing. Let time magnify your effort. Law number 2, the law of asymmetry. Compounding isn't fair, it's asymmetric. Small inputs can create massive outputs, if they're placed right. Most people think effort equals reward, but in compounding, one smart move can outweigh 100 average ones. Imagine a domino chain. One tiny push, like if aligned, can topple giants. This law says find asymmetric bets. Low risk, high upside. In investing, it's holding great assets long term. In learning, it's mastering one skill that unlocks 10 others. In business, it's building systems that scale without you. The trick? Don't spread yourself thin. Focus. Stack your dominoes. Then push the right one. Because compounding doesn't reward effort, it rewards leverage. Law number 3. The law of reinvestment. Compounding dies when you cash out too early. The real magic happens when you reinvest. Every gain, financial, emotional, intellectual, is a seed. Replant it. Most people spend their wins. They celebrate, pause, coast. But compounders, they reinvest, again and again. This law says don't harvest, replant. Earn interest, reinvest it. Learn something, teach it, build momentum, use it to build more. Reinvestment turns a spark into a wildfire. It's not sexy, it's not loud, but it's unstoppable. So next time you win, ask, how can I multiply this? Because compounding isn't about what you earn. It's about what you keep growing. Law number 4, the law of emotional endurance. Compounding tests your emotions more than your intellect. The market crashes, progress stalls, doubt creeps in. Most people panic, they sell, they quit. But compounders endure. This law says emotional endurance is the gatekeeper of compounding. Imagine a storm. Trees bend but don't break. That's you. You don't react, you respond. You don't chase, you wait. In investing, it's holding through volatility. In learning, it's pushing through plateaus. In relationships, it's staying present when things get hard. Emotional endurance isn't passive. It's active patience. It's choosing long-term clarity over short-term comfort. So when fear hits, breathe. Zoom out. Remember the staircase. Because compounding rewards those who stay calm when others run. Law number 5, the law of quiet momentum. Momentum doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. You show up. You learn. You build. No applause, no fireworks. Just quiet progress. This law says momentum compounds in silence. Most people chase visible wins, but the real growth happens off camera, in routines, habits, tiny decisions. Imagine a snowball rolling downhill. At first it's slow, but each turn adds weight. Then suddenly, it's unstoppable. Quiet momentum is your edge. It's the daily script writing, the thumbnail tweaks, the scene refinements. Don't wait for motivation. Build systems. Let momentum carry you. Because compounding isn't loud, it's quiet, until it's not. Law number 6. The law of strategic simplicity. Complexity kills compounding. The more moving parts, the more friction. This law says simplicity scales. Complexity stalls. Most people overthink. They chase hacks, tools, tactics. But compounders simplify. They focus on what works and repeat it. In investing, it's buying great assets and holding. In content, it's finding your voice and doubling down. In life, it's knowing what matters and ignoring the rest. Imagine a machine with one button. It works. You press it daily. That's strategic simplicity. So ask yourself, what's the one thing that moves the needle? Then do it again and again. Because compounding loves simplicity. Law number 7. The law of invisible work. The most powerful work is often invisible. No one sees the late-night edits, the rewrites, the quiet research. But compounding does. This law says, invisible work builds visible results. Most people want recognition, but compounders chase refinement. They tweak thumbnails, recut scenes, reframe ideas. Imagine a sculptor. Each tap shapes the masterpiece. But no one watches the tapping. Invisible work isn't glamorous, but it's where compounding lives. So next time you feel unseen, remember the staircase is underground. The roots grow before the tree blooms. Keep tapping. Law number 8. The law of access barriers. Compounding isn't just about effort, it's about access. Some strategies are behind velvet ropes, reserved for the patient, the curious, the prepared. This law says break the access barrier. In finance, it's understanding tax efficiency, ETFS, and asymmetric risk. In life, it's building relationships that open doors. Most people stop at the gate. Compounders find the key. Imagine a club with no sign. You don't get in by asking. You get in by becoming. So study. Ask better questions. Build credibility. Because compounding rewards those who earn access, not those who demand it. Law number 9. The law of identity shift. Compounding isn't just external, it's internal. This law says you don't grow wealth. You grow into someone who attracts it. Most people chase tactics, but compounders evolve. They shift identity, from spender to investor, from consumer to creator. Imagine a climber who changes gear mid-journey. Suddenly, the terrain makes sense. Identity shift is subtle. You start thinking long-term. You see opportunity in chaos. You act with conviction. It's not about pretending. It's about becoming. So ask, who do I need to be for compounding to work? Then become that person. Law number 10, the law of quiet victory. Compounding doesn't end with applause. It ends with quiet victory. This law says the biggest wins feel small because they're earned slowly. Most people expect fireworks, but compounders feel peace. A portfolio that grows. A skill that compounds. A life that feels aligned. Imagine reaching the summit. No crowd, just clarity. Quiet victory is the final reward. It's not loud, it's not viral, but it's real. So when you get there, smile. Not because others see it, but because you do. Because compounding isn't a sprint, it's a staircase. And you climbed it. You've seen the staircase. Now let's test it. Can compounding really start with just $1? Click on the video above and find out.